InCo, Season 3, Episode 80. Now. Heads up, you have a guest. Yes. Is there something you'd like me to do with them? Later in.
Hello.
Chell.
It's actually Chell with a ch. Okay, I see.
You are interested in speaking to me.
Yeah, like of course. This is about your father. Do you like know what might have like put him in a bad mood these days?
Oh. There are rumors going about the palace.
Rumors.
I will not repeat myself for you.
Okay, that's like I was wondering what kind of rumors those might have, like, been.
They're about the drought. Some have linked it to the use of a machine 2 decades ago. He feels some people are blaming him for the destruction of the land and loss of life.
That's it? How are you, like, supposed to control local rumor? Like, we don't have the funding, or... Does he, like, blame us for this?
It's very likely.
But that's, like, not fair!
Nor who's keeping me trapped in his room for 3 days with no true air.
Well, like, I do offer my most sincere apologies. But those were, like, orders from the higher-ups, and...
You're not really sorry, are you?
But you were, like, just a child. Like, I didn't think it was appropriate, but...
You did it anyway.
Yes.
How many inappropriate things have the Electric Union made you do for the sake of your job?
Your Highness, I think we're, like, getting off topic.
Of my father.
Well, like, do you feel that his reaction to, like, the rumors was, like, appropriate?
He found it to be excessive. But you can never predict how he'll respond to these things.
Do you think, like, it's at all possible for us to, like, regain his trust?
Of course.
Oh, like, thank the five.
This is. Until the next rumor reaches his ears. And the next one. And the one after that.
Well, that's, like, never been a problem before.
Father has never sought them out before. He's looking for someone to blame.
I don't understand how this became, like, my problem.
My father has never been loyal. It's unusual for the entire extended royal family to consist solely of lovers and children, but I'm sure you barely registered our practices at all.
We were actually, like, aware. It's just that the situation wasn't, like, unheard of.
It's not. But if you ever wondered why father did it, he could have surrounded himself with friends and aides and family and craftsmen and artists and scientists, but he chose to fill the house exclusively with lovers.
That data was, like, irrelevant to our entire...
It's very relevant. Hell.
Actually, it's more of a... You know, you can just, like, call me Chell.
Chell, it has everything to do with your situation. There is nothing that my father fears more than being known.
How did you, like, come to that conclusion?
He had a lot of time to think about it. And I feel like I should tell you that I don't think that your problem can be fixed. Not really. Not after you got to know father so well.
That's, like, ridiculous.
Grandfather once knew father, and he announced father's role would be mired by pain. So father unwrote him. The council knew father, and they questioned everything he did. So he threw him out the palace. Cadis's mama knew father the best amongst all his lovers, and she announced she no longer wished to see him. So he declared she was ugly and lowered her stipend and status. His favorite son, Will, ran away, and he refuses to acknowledge it. And now, rumors appear, and he blames the Galactic Union. What do you think happens next?
He, like, depowers us.
And after that?
I don't know.
He wouldn't do that to you.
Your Highness, you, like, hate the Galactic Union more than your father does.
I do not hate the Galactic Union. I hate you.
Okay, like, ouch. But the orders.
I am not so simple as to try to classify the actions of your organization as entirely good or bad. I just think that an actual partnership could be beneficial.
We, like, are in a partnership.
I want a real one. Not one where you keep my people grounded and hidden away from the outside world.
I like, don't think that's a good idea. The world outside is like...
I am not my father, Chell. I have actually been outside.
Then you, like, know how hostile some of those planets are.
I know that the people who've done the most harm to me have come from your organization.
Look, like, Prince Hattop, I don't know what happened to you on, like, your little trip, but maybe you were, like, confused, or...
I did not ask, because I know. You will have to get comfortable with me knowing things if this partnership is going to work.
Like, partnership?
Yes. That's not why you came here. The choices you have right now are my father and myself, right? One who is willing to tolerate you, and the other is actively working to limit your power and potentially remove you from the planet in its entirety.
There are, like, still other options left.
There aren't. Because if you choose father, I've learned that all it takes is a rumor to undermine your entire situation. And I've never started one before, but it can't be that difficult.
Like, what do you want?
Your support. And for you to take me to the machine.
What?
Now.
This episode was made by the It Me Podcast Production LLC. All voices were done by me. If you miss me between updates, follow me on Twitter at InCo Podcast or visit me at InCoPodcast.com for sound effects lists, blog posts, world building, mini episodes, and more. If you want to support this show, leave a review or comment or consider stopping by my Ko-fi linked in the description. I'd love to hear from you. Stay safe, and as always, thank you for listening.